In the heart of the bustling city of London during a world tour, Miley Cyrus and her family sought refuge in a seemingly ordinary apartment. Unbeknownst to them, this place, formerly an old bakery, held a chilling secret. It wasn't just the echoes of kneading dough and the scent of bread that lingered. Something else did too. Miley began experiencing unsettling occurrences. Vivid dreams and strange phenomena became a part of their stay. One night, her younger sister's screams pierced the quiet. The shower water had turned scalding hot, all on its own, scorching her skin. But what Miley saw was even more alarming. A spectral little boy sitting on the sink, his feet swinging in the air, watching her shower. Digging into the history of the apartment, Miley found it once belonged to an older man and his son. The mother had succumbed to illness, leaving just the two of them. The father's death saw the son taking over the bakery. Miley was convinced that the ghostly figure she encountered was this very boy, the child who once lived and laughed there. The hauntings didn't limit themselves to Miley. Other family members, including her aunt and her then-fiancé, Liam Hemsworth, had their share of eerie encounters. The unsettling experiences became too intense, prompting the Cyrus family to pack their bags and leave, bidding adieu to their spectral roommates. The image of the spectral boy perched on the sink, forever ingrained in Miley's memory, is a chilling reminder of how the past sometimes refuses to stay buried. Even in the heart of London, some stories refuse to fade away. As a child, barely 8 years old, Vanessa's first encounter with the paranormal was as mundane as a morning routine, yet as extraordinary as a ghost story. A toy duck, designed to walk only when its pull string was activated, moved on its own. No strings, no hands, just a toy duck waddling across the room, seemingly propelled by an unseen force. Fast forward a few years, Vanessa found herself on the set of Journey to the Mysterious Island in North Carolina, one of the oldest and most haunted places in North America. During her time there, Vanessa felt an unseen presence, a spectral visitor that added an unscripted layer of mystery to her film shoot. But instead of shying away, Vanessa chose to embrace these spectral experiences. She accepted her unique ability to hear and see these apparitions, turning from a casual observer to an active investigator of the paranormal. Armed with a spirit box, a device that supposedly allows communication with spirits, she embarked on ghost hunting expeditions, further exploring the enigmatic world beyond our own. Throughout her life, Vanessa Hudgens has been touched by the supernatural. From her childhood encounters to her experiences on film sets, and even her own personal ghost hunting endeavors. Her stories add an intriguing layer to her persona, connecting her to a world that many of us only glimpse in our wildest imaginations. So, whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that the world is full of mysteries, some of which remain just out of sight, in the corner of our eyes, or in the experiences of people like Vanessa Hudgens, who remind us that there's more to existence than what we can see or touch. The next time you feel a sudden chill, remember Vanessa's stories and ask yourself, are we truly alone, or is there something more just waiting to be discovered? What happens when a Playboy bunny's lair becomes a playground for the paranormal? Holly Madison, a renowned television personality and model, has a chilling answer to that. She believes her Hollywood Hills home is haunted and she's not alone. Disturbing paranormal activities have been experienced, including demonic growls that send shivers down the spine. Enter the crew from the show Ghost Adventures, who decided to investigate these eerie occurrences in an episode aptly titled Haunting in the Hills. This is not your typical Hollywood story, but one that ventures into the eerie unknown. In the heart of Holly Madison's home lies a room that carries a shroud of mystery and fear. This room, once the setting of a seance, is known for its unnerving aura and the appearance of a dark mass. A member of the Ghost Adventures crew, Zach Boggins, ventured into this room, only to be met by a similar black mass and an unsettling presence. But the tale of this room doesn't end there. In the dead of night, night vision cameras picked up a voice, followed by the startling sound of a desk's contents being hurled onto the floor. The chilling events of this room and the inexplicable sounds caught on camera add to the mounting evidence of a haunting presence. Could a former owner be haunting Holly Madison's home? This theory was proposed by the Ghost Adventures crew after they experienced intelligent interactions with a spirit during their investigation. They found uncanny connections between the evidence they gathered and the history of a previous owner of the property. Unexplained flickering lights and spikes in electromagnetic fields seemed to respond to their questions, suggesting a conscious presence. The crew delved into the past and unearthed chilling details linking the paranormal activity to this former resident. As they pieced together the eerie puzzle, the haunting presence of a former owner appeared less like a speculative theory, and more like a tangible, chilling reality. As the lights flicker and the EMF spikes, the haunting presence of a former owner seems to be more than just a theory. Imagine believing that your house is haunted, not just by any spirit, but by the restless ghost of Nicole Brown Simpson. This is precisely the situation Megan Mullally, the renowned star of Will and Grace, found herself in. She was convinced that the spirit of Nicole Brown Simpson, the ex-wife of former NFL star O.J. Simpson, haunted her home. Interestingly, the house that Mullally and her husband Nick Offerman once lived in was not the exact building Nicole Brown Simpson had resided in, but it was located on the same property. O.J. Simpson had once rented a house on this land for Nicole. The peculiar activities seemed to concentrate in one corner of the house, possibly where the bedroom in the old house had been. Mullally would often hear unusual sounds and experience strange occurrences. She was convinced that it was Nicole's spirit expressing her frustration because Nick just didn't understand. However, Megan Mullally's belief in the haunting wasn't without a silver lining. She noticed that the unsettling occurrences ceased after her husband Nick watched documentaries and the American Crime Story series about Nicole's tragic murder. Ever since then, no more sounds, Mullally quipped. She just needed Nick to understand what happened. To summarize this intriguing tale, Megan Mullally was convinced that the spirit of Nicole Brown Simpson was haunting her home. The unusual activities seemed to focus on one corner of the house, which might have been the location of Nicole's bedroom in the old house. The strange occurrences stopped after Nick Offerman watched documentaries and a series about Nicole's murder, leading Mullally to believe that Nicole's spirit just needed Nick to comprehend her tragic fate. It's a captivating story that combines the glamour of Hollywood with the mystery of the supernatural, a testament to the fascinating life and beliefs of Megan Mullally. Do you believe in ghosts, in the supernatural? Now imagine you're Chloe Sevigny, acclaimed actress, and you've decided to spend a night in the infamously haunted Lizzie Borden murder house in Fall River, Massachusetts. This house is steeped in a violent history, the stage for the brutal murders of Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother in 1892. A chilling childhood rhyme retells the story. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Despite being the prime suspect, Lizzie was acquitted due to lack of evidence. The house is said to be haunted by the spirits of Lizzie's deceased parents, with numerous reports of ghostly encounters over the years. Chloe Sevigny, intrigued by the house's history, decided to spend a night there with her then-boyfriend. Throughout the night she heard unsettling, unexplainable noises, moaning and groaning, despite being the only inhabitants. This eerie experience terrified her boyfriend so much that he insisted on leaving early, but rather than being deterred, Chloe Sevigny found inspiration in her ghostly encounter. This led to her producing and starring in the 2018 film Lizzie, a reimagining of the infamous crime. The film explores the life of Lizzie Borden, portrayed as a social outcast in her Massachusetts community, along with Kristen Stewart. In conclusion, Chloe Sevigny's experience in the Lizzie Borden murder house adds a compelling layer to the already chilling history of the location. It also served as inspiration for her film Lizzie, providing a fresh perspective on the life of the infamous Lizzie Borden. Chloe Sevigny's brush with the supernatural is a fascinating tale that combines real-life history with Hollywood storytelling, resulting in a captivating ghost story that continues to intrigue audiences today. In the mood for more ghostly tales? Keep an eye out for Chloe Sevigny's other project, White Echo, a film that combines a Ouija board, a mysterious house, and a feminist twist. It's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat.